Okay, hey everybody, it's your friendly nosy neighbors, Jessica Carden
And Elise Powell.
with Murdock Manwaring Company, and we are here. Thank you for watching. We are Friday. It's kind of a weird, we are in a weird mode because we're Governor Little's thing. So we've got a couple cool things that we're going to talk about today. Make sure to like and follow this page, and we're going to keep you in the know on all things going on. We're going to try to let us know if there's things that you would like to know more about during this time, and we'd love to investigate a little more.
But we're trying really hard to just let the community know what resources are available and what you can expect when you're out there getting your supplies.
Yeah. And by the way, over on the Murdock Manwaring page and on the Nosy Neighbors page, you should see a list of our local restaurants. We made a call on Wednesday. We sat down and called all the restaurants. And we're trying to keep you in the know on who's doing delivery, who's open, who's not. So check out that page and then comment if you know some information that we need to add.
That's right.
All right, today we are at Broulims Fresh Foods. So we know a hot topic right now is grocery stores and getting supplies. So we're super excited to be here with Skyler, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with the grocery stores and what's going on with Broulims. And we brought Chad too. But you'll notice we're going to keep it a circle.
Yeah, we're going to give it a circle.
We came out to the Broulims and Sand Creek and
That's right. That's a good point. We're at Broulims and Sand Creek. So Skyler, you are what position at Broulims?
The cool thing about Broulims, we have 10 stores, but we're still a pretty small company. I wear a lot of hats. So I handle everything digital and marketing for Broulims. I also am in charge of center store merchandising, and when I say that, the grocery department, like your dairy, frozen, and regular grocery items that's in the center of our store. That's why we call it center store. I handle mostly like the big scale buying for ads and promotional opportunities like that for our stores. But man, I do a lot of other things as well, but it's kind of cool. It's a crazy time to be in the grocery industry. I was with our company president, Robert, this morning at 5 a.m. in Shelley throwing freight to just try to help that store get up. I mean, we have trucks rolling in every day into every store or one of our stores to help them get back up to par. We have orders coming out. We are supplied out of Associated Foods in Salt Lake. You've seen that big warehouse that's on the east side of the road in Far West. That's where we get about 80% of our groceries in our stores. We have a really quick turnaround time with them. And man, that's a team that's been working nonstop with us to try to stay on top. I mean, our volume over these last 2 weeks has just gone through the roof. And I mean, we've tried to say it a lot, but man, if there's any time, if my team members are watching this, people that I work with, thank you so much for your time, and especially their wives or husbands if you're watching. I know you haven't been seeing your husband or wife or your partner lately, and this has been a really hard time. They've put in tons of work and effort, and it's been a hard thing to get through, but we're still going.
So in all those hours today, groceries. And I'm looking out over the store. We're upstairs. It looks really fully stocked. It's good to see so much food right there on the shelves. You can probably come in here and get just about anything you want.
That is for sure. I mean, we're getting, our grocery loads when we get them in, we're hitting, it's not a super high percentage fill rate, but man, you go do your normal shopping, and there's not a whole lot of items you're not going to be able to get right now. There's a few real key items that people are looking for, and they come in and try to get them quick, like yeast, flour and sugar have been a little difficult, but we're starting to catch up. I'd like to give a shout out to Graincraft in Blackfoot. We get our big 25-pound bags of flour. It's all locally sourced and produced in Blackfoot. And man, that team, they've turned around. I think we've gone, my calculation, I think we're up to 20 trucks with them over the last 2 weeks of flour. You get 18 pallets of flour on each of those trucks. So Yvonne Gardner is the lady I deal with at Graincraft. She has done an awesome job. So anybody that works at Graincraft, thank you so much.
Thanks, Graincraft.
Yeah, and everybody locally in this area, man, a lot of the flour comes from them. They've done an awesome job. I know they're working just as hard.
So many people involved.
A lot of people that you don't think about. Just the people you even have to get plastic containers from that are put under stress, and cleaners and stuff like that. There's just a lot of different things that we've done to try to keep our team members safe, and also the customers coming into our stores very safe when they're coming and shopping as well.
So Skyler, can I ask you a quick question on that stuff? So everyone's worried about that. You've got the key products that we seem like we can't find. So as you guys are stocking, because you're doing it every night. So what are the products that are getting harder to get in? And then, and can someone find toilet paper? Or, how does that work
Yeah, so for example, the last 2 nights, all my stores received at least 4 pallets of toilet paper. That sounds like a lot, but it's really not.
Right.
You know, I mean, it cleans out pretty quick. We're limiting some of these key items like toilet paper, baby wipes or Clorox wipes. Those are items we're having to be careful on. Eggs are a really big issue. The fact that we had an earthquake in the Salt Lake Valley where we get most of our eggs from, that caused a little bit more stress.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So we get a lot of Frito-Lay, Meadow Gold, who does our milk, Oakdale Eggs, who we get our eggs from. They're all right there, just outside of Salt Lake. So they had an additional stress on top of their production. They caused some problems. And so, but for the most part, we're getting products back in. We're getting trucks every night. And man, I think, like I said, I was in our Shelley store throwing freight with them this morning, and that's the best that store's looked for the last 2 weeks. There's not a whole lot of items that you can't get. You're still going to struggle on Clorox wipes, and I think that's going to be an issue for a little bit just because it's a hot item.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot of ways around it. You can make your own, but we're starting to get a little bit more consistent. Our loads that are coming in from Associated are starting to be more consistent and very, very big. And so we'll have more and more product every night. And we just, like we asked people.
So people don't need to worry.
No, there's no need to worry.
Right.
Well, there is a lot of reason to worry about your family staying safe, staying clean. And if you're sick, please don't come to the store, send somebody else. But as far as food and product goes, and we've got a lot of inventory in a lot of our stores.
Skyler, I wanted to ask you about your other services as well.
Yeah.
Right now you have a pharmacy, you have a deli, and a bakery. Are those all still open and running?
They are. So our delis, our full service deli, we have our smokers there. Outside smokers, us people smoking, but smoked meats. And but yeah, we do full service deli. Great option for food. When you're coming in and you need meal options for tonight, and we have those that are ready to go. Up front in all of our stores, we have our program we launched the first of the year called Meals Made Simple, where we have it's a one-step cooking process. You throw that product in the oven and let it go. You probably need to mix it once while it's cooking, and it's ready to go take care of your food. Our bakeries can do it. They've been really busy. If you notice, this thing never really dropped. There wasn't a lot of so the Sarah and Franz, they had a really good job. We're scratching bakers. Our bakers stepped up and they started producing our own sandwich bread. And we kept bread on our shelf for a long time because of the hard work of our team members. They're resourceful and they get in, get after it, just try to take care of our customers. And that's our number one goal is just to serve the communities we're in. And so we've had to do a lot of things. It's not as simple, but you figure out a way to get things done and get people taken care of and hopefully back home to their families and happy.
So in that vein, on the pharmacy, you guys have done some things to protect the public, and you guys have taken some precautions. What's happening there?
So our pharmacies have set up some really good programs as well. We partnered. I don't have all the acronyms right. Sorry, but I know our pharmacists have done some good jobs setting up as far as when. If there were vaccines available, we would be a distribution source for that when that does happen. And so there's some things that we service a lot of small communities in the area. And so knowing that as soon as that comes available, that we'll be able to get them product and get them taken care of. I think that's something cool. That bids highly to the work that Mark and Marcus, our pharmacy leaders, have done to try to make sure that we're kind of at the leading edge to help as much as we can whenever we can.
So somebody can't get out of their house, or they're just worried and don't want to come into the store. Give us some options there as far as getting their supplies and groceries.
Right. Number one is we offer e-commerce in our store, so we have online shopping that you can do. That is an area that, like everybody, has blown up over the last couple of weeks. It's very, very busy, and man, we have some super hardworking teams. We offer curbside pickup right now for all of our guests. We were offering delivery, but because of the incredible amount of demand that it puts on, to get it out to the stores or to the people's houses, we've had to scale that back just a little bit and make sure we're being able to service at the curbside with people, so they don't ever have to really touch anything or talk to anybody. We do everything digitally. And so it's a no contact delivery. You open up your the back of your car or whatever, and we'll put your groceries in there. We get your confirmation number, and away you go. We use a service called the Rosie app to do our e-commerce and online shopping. It is you go in and download the app. You fill out your profile. It's really pretty quick process, and you fill out your order that you would do, and you place it. Right now, about the quickest turnaround on your pickup is going to be about a day and a half to 2 days. Yesterday when we were looking, it was more like a week. So we've tried to open up more slots. We've hired more people, training more people that might be a little bit slower areas in the other store or in the other parts of the store because there's less foot traffic right now. We're training them to try to use them as much as we can, just to keep people happy.
Could you say the name of that app again?
Yeah,
we're getting some questions.
Cool. It's called the Rosie app. And if you just go in, let me
pull it up.
Is that the only way to do online groceries?
Through Broulims, it is. Yeah.
Broulims, okay.
Yeah.
Is there a link to that app on your website?
It is, yeah. So just go to Broulims.com. Sorry, that's a smart. Thank you for bringing that up. Go to Broulims.com, and top of the screen there's a link that'll take you right to e-commerce, and it'll have you select your location, and that's how we can get you service. So
Do they have it on Facebook too? Do you guys know?
Yeah, we promote on it heavily on Facebook. You can go to our Facebook and social media accounts, and we've talked about e-commerce, quite often. So yeah, but that's the best place to go to our Broulims.com website.
And if people have questions, do they call you?
Yeah,
or
you
can they
you
do
can
a,
call
a phone order for people that don't do that?
So that's where we are going to do our best to take care
that's
of the
hard, I know,
Yeah,
that's a
we're
big-
doing our best to take care of the customers. In years past, we used to do phone-in deliveries. I worked in our Rexburg store when I was in high school, and we did that. But being considerate of people's privacy and credit card information, taking credit cards over the phone is a scary deal. And so, I mean, that's I don't want to, but so we got a different secured process where people can pay over the phone and get it taken care of. Yes, it can be kind of an issue with the older demographic or older people, but I'll tell you, my average age in normal circumstances, there's actually a large amount of people in like the 55 to 70 age bracket that are ordering online.
So Rosie app's easy.
Rosie app's easy. It's pretty straightforward. Please, you can message us on Facebook if you have questions. You can send us an email. You can call any of the stores, and they can help you out.
Is that the real delivery? Okay.
Yeah, sorry, we don't yet offer e-commerce in all of our stores. That's available in our Santa Cruz store, Rigby, Rexburg, Driggs, and Athlete at this time. So we are looking to expand, but it just takes a little bit of time and effort, and we try to be as smart as we can to grow as much as we can.
So Rosie, does that do delivery?
It has, yes. Yep.
So
we are partnering with another delivery service to offer extended delivery in Ammon Ammon, Idaho Falls, and in Rexburg, and so there will be more opportunity there as well. Yeah.
So probably follow your Facebook page.
Yeah. Follow us for more information. We'll try to be a little bit more. We'll try to keep everything abreast of what's going on there. Yeah.
So we want to be careful to not, be too close to anybody, but is there any part of the store that you prefer?
Yeah, I'd love to. We go walk through anything you guys want to see. Let's go take a look real quick. I'll show you a couple of things that we've done to try to keep people safe. Sorry, I keep trying to walk.
No, that's all right. I'm just trying to remember to be social distance.
Yeah,
I'm not good
social
at this.
distance.
I'll show you some things that we're trying to do to keep people safe. So number one, every hour we are going around and touching or wiping down common touch points in the store with a CDC recommended cleaner. So that we have from our company. So you'll see some in the front end on the checkout lanes. They'll wipe down the keypads, they'll wipe down the credit card reader, try to get the belts where the groceries come through, and then that's kind of, we'll try to kind of take care of that. Let's walk over here to our bakery. Another thing we're doing is we do scratch donuts. Most other grocery stores, awesome stores that do a good job, but they can't touch us on our bakery. We do scratch donuts, means we fry them every morning. Most every other grocery store is going to bake them and then put a frosting on them. We fry them. So we have gone ahead and we've eliminated the single serve. If you notice, this is our donut cakes, right? So we've eliminated our single serve options. They sold through their top racks, so we have single serve clamshells as well for people if they want to buy 1 or 2 bagels. You notice our bagels, we're trying to keep them also protected and putting them in a Ziploc. You know, we're trying to do what we can to keep people safe. Yeah, and like we're learning and we're trying to do the best we can with the direction and recommendations we've been given from the CDC and you know, food safety and all those different sources. So, yeah, so that's something that we're trying to do. Yeah. You know, let's walk over. And, another great thing is, you know, a lot of stores are struggling with tortillas. We do have our own tortillas we make in-house, and we move them out to stores. We're making fresh tortillas right now. It's really cool. If you guys haven't tried them before fresh, I recommend.
They're awesome.
I'll grab you one off the rack, man. They're really good. And as you notice, this is actually Hal. He is our corporate demo supervisor, so he's in charge of all the demo programs in our store. He's stepping up and helping.
That's awesome.
So everybody's working, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I wondered about this with bulk food. I see that you
bulk
guys
food.
have.
So it pains me to come in and see empty spots in my store, but just to try to be as, you know, take as much precaution as we can. We've eliminated anything that you can touch. We've still allowed, we have gravity feeders in a lot of our bulk bins to where, you know, you don't know, or that will not be contaminated by something popping on or sneezing, so it's gravity fed, they're not touching it.
And I see this, Skyler. That's a lot of bread.
Yeah, exactly. So our commercial bakeries, man, they've come back. We get serviced by awesome companies here. Partners, which is they're out of They just move through awesome recipes. Frogs and Grandma Stickler or Sarcon and Sarah Lee or Feed for You, the other company that does distribution. They're almost a full rev again. The way it's gone with manufacturing, they've really trimmed off a lot of these variety products to try to get, you know, the essential 20% items that do most of their volume anyways. We're trying to get the supply chains full on that again, and then they'll start, you know, going out and making some of these variety products. So that's one thing you'll notice as you're going around, and this is the entire country. You're going to see a few of like the niche products or like the outside the norm. You probably won't see them around for a little bit.
Try to keep.
In some cases, because the manufacturers are really trying to get you know, everything that they can out to the guests, out to the consumers. This is the issue across the whole nation. We're really lucky here in Southeast Idaho because number one, a lot of people they've been smart, they've been prepared, they've had product in their homes, so it hasn't been, you know, we're not in a food desert, I guess, you know, some people had awareness. It hasn't been as crazy. Talking with some of our sheriff members and, you know, back east to big rural centers, people don't have food. It can be real scary.
We were the only place this weekend that had chicken, and it looks like
Look at that. That's plain chicken. Oh, somebody mentioned that on Facebook. You were meant to like chicken. That is.
Well, there's some chicken. Sadly, yes. So this is a really sensitive thing. So I work every day. I mean, our company president, Robert, he is, you know, one of the best I know at being competitive on pricing. We are a small company, and we work really hard at trying to be as competitive as we can. And it kills us to have to see retail prices get raised a little bit. Costs on products have come way up. It's everybody trying to react to what they can and doing what they can. You know, I can't say anything against manufacturers because I need product to sell. But for example, you know, 3 weeks ago I was buying a dozen eggs. My cost on a dozen eggs was between 80 and 84 cents. Right now we are scraping to get $1.50 cost on a dozen eggs. So areas you're going to see an increase. You're going to see an increase on red meat, on eggs, on chicken. I mean, most of the commodity goods you're going to see a lift on.
how much of that is earthquake?
I don't know. You know, I know there was a little that earthquake that caused a hiccup in Salt Lake or the Utah Valley, I guess is what you call, and that caused a little delay in production. I think it just has a lot to do with supply and demand right now, is what's really driving the prices up. So they're producing product. We've never been out of milk, luckily. We've been really close, but we've never been out of milk.
So that's a really good plug if you get any ideas. Remember, you guys, the more we start getting in and make these supplies hard to get, that people start to hoard, it drives your prices up.
Right. Well, we're directly reflexive on our costs, right? And so as long as I can get cost of goods, man, we're going to keep selling products. But it's been a struggle. It really has. And so we're just our main focus, and we're on the phone every day trying to find product, trying to source. We are trying our best to use alternate suppliers. For example, eggs. We're buying eggs from restaurant supply companies right now because we can't get them from Oakdale or from Associated Foods. So we're buying from restaurant suppliers, and they're happy to kind of clean up their inventories because restaurants are and so we're able to buy meat and produce and stuff like that from restaurant suppliers. We're kind of trying to work as a team. Yeah, so High Desert is over in Burley. High Desert, we get butter from them. We've sold it from them. We get that distributed to us from Fars locally here in Idaho Falls. Bill Call has been real helpful for us to get product up. Dried milk has been another item that people can't get just because it's not something we sell much of, right? And so
you don't expect to have
who would have thought that people would be real interested in 50-pound bag of milk? So we've actually going through about 7 pounds. That's right. That's just a lot of milk. That's a lot of milk.
That's a lot of gallons.
Other things that are real price sensitive, we notice an increase on sugar and sugar products. Well, I'm not a full on this, so everything I'm going to tell you is perception, but I think it's a lot of it's supply and demand. So we're lucky we have Clearwater who supplies most of our paper, and that's in Lewiston. That's a pretty short drive. Yeah, and so they're producing all the time, but just trying to meet the needs of everybody. It's been really an issue. I don't know, and you can speculate all you want, but I think it's because people have talked about toilet paper and Clorox wipes so much, and why we've sold so much. And it makes it difficult. We're really trying to get product to everybody, right? So we try to do the right thing and limit purchases in areas that it's really needed. For example, eggs and toilet paper and paper products. We've had to limit there, which we don't like to do, but it is something that's needed and kind of what we need to do to be more communally responsible, right?
I'm a little worried that after this is all, in the next 3 months, no one's going to buy toilet paper.
Yeah, so that's
right.
Our shelves are going to look beautiful as soon as we get back in stock. I don't think we'll have to worry about it.
Right.
But no, toilet paper has been an issue, and it'll continue to be an issue for a little bit. But other things we're trying to do, we've also done shopping for our older guests and for what do you call it, immune suppressed shoppers as well. So on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6 a.m. till 7 is when we open it up just to that demographic of people to try to
Say
give
that
them
one more time, the time.
Yeah, so from 6 to 7 a.m. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's generally speaking when our stores are cleanest and we have it stocked to hopefully be able to service those people and in the cleanest opportunity possible.
That's a great idea.
So what are you doing to keep your staff and employees safe and make sure they're able to social distance?
Yeah, so that's been something really difficult we've been trying to do. I mean, just simple things as informing our guests, as just putting up notices, asking people to stand back 6 feet. We put 6 feet markers to try to help people maintain distance. We're trying to keep our front end. Hey, what's up, Matt? This is Matt. We've worked together for a long time, but we put in, you call it a sneeze guard, I guess, in regular case, but call it a COVID guard, I guess now. Just trying to do what we can to maintain, keep that safe until we go home. But,
I was worried that Matt was a celebrity and that was kind of the bulletproof.
That's right.
We were worried about that.
We'll flash up words on the backside you can read.
It's a teleprompter.
We do autographs. That's great.
I mean, other than that, we try to get our people you know, all of our, especially our checkers and our courtesy clerks, front end, we try to excuse them, you know, at least 30 minutes when we send somebody in so they can go wash their hands completely. And then we're supplying them with what little, you know, hand sanitizer and stuff like that we can get. It goes first to our frontline team members, and then we kind of go on from there.
Let's take a walk out here because I'd like people to see where you guys have the purpose.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me come show you. So, come walking out here.
Well, there you go.
It's all right. You saved it. It's a breakaway door, bro.
It's a breakaway
We're good.
door. Safety first.
But if you look out here in the front of our store, we have the 3 parking spots for our curbside pickup. We have the number for our e-commerce cell phone on that number there, so that they can, you know, we ask people that when they pull up, you know, they send us a text, say, hey, we're here, or I'm going to be close, and then we can bring your curbside groceries out to you. Our e-commerce store, our Knowsy site, they'll give you a confirmation code, and that's the payment process from our guests. So the easiest thing we're doing is they're just texting us the confirmation code, and then we're bringing it out and putting
And
it
they're
in, you know,
1, 2, or 3, and you load them up and they're on.
yeah, and so it's pretty slick. I mean, it was really busy before this happened, and it's even busier now. You know, and it's just an area. I think we all gotta be careful. You know, just try to keep our family safe and as much as possible. You know, I'm trying to keep my family safe. I got a new baby at home as well, and so I mean, before I you know.
Nicole is asking if we have a drive-up pharmacy.
We do.
Oh, right here.
So,
That's a good one.
I know most of my stores have a drive-up pharmacy, and you know, all our pharmacists are awesome dudes. You know, we our white coats. They're we offer a drive-up pharmacy. They'll send you a text when it's ready to be picked up. You notice, you know, right now they're not super busy, but they're really quick at turning around product. Don't wait in line. And, you know, if you need product quick, come see us. I know I've seen the lines as I drive home past Walgreens, and they're, you know, 6 cars deep sometimes. Our pharmacists are awesome, and they do a good job of trying
I
to
have
get
a
whatever they
pharmacist
need.
working for one of your stores, my brother,
Yeah.
and
Who's your brother?
he's been working overtime to help Steve.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
There you go. It's a small
Yeah.
world. All right,
That's really
Skyler, is there anything that we missed that Broulims wants to make sure the public knows about that you guys are doing service-wise? Have we talked about everything we need to?
You know, just number thing, we're just trying our hardest right now. You know, this has been a really difficult time, and I really appreciate those customers that come in that are, you know, understanding. Obviously, we hold ourselves to a very high standard, and I don't think it pains anybody more than ourselves when we have empty shelves and non-filled stores. But man, as long as we can get product on the shelves and get them out for people, we're going to try to service the communities that we're in as much as we can. I mean, we're a family-owned company. Well, we're actually half employee-owned and half family-owned. We've been around since 1922, and man, the communities that have supported us have kept us growing and alive for, you know, almost 100 years now. And so, you know, the more that we can serve them and give them a good opportunity to shop with us, the better, you know, our chances are for survival in the future. And we've got great leadership from Robert Broulim and Scott Zarn, our sales manager. They're working, you know, those guys. I know we got up early to throw freight yesterday, and they didn't get back from our Afton store until 9 o'clock last night. You know, so it just, everybody's putting in long hours. And again, we just thank the community for our support and their patience with us as we're kind of getting through this. Trust me, I've made thousands of phone calls to try to get product to our stores and get product for your family. Just be, you know, be patient, mindful of everybody, and we'll all get through this. It's going to be a little bit touch and go for a little bit, but just keep washing your hands, keep staying happy, and just have a positive attitude. It doesn't help to be, you know, a grumpy bum as you're walking around. You know? So just be positive, and we'll all get through this
It's
together.
an excellent message. So,
Excellent.
Skyler, is it staying pretty up to date on the website? If they want to know if you have something, if they look online, is it pretty good?
I have not, no. So
Okay.
we do not do, you know,
current inventory.
Yeah, our inventory is not current on the website, so that's another, with e-commerce, that there are a few hiccups. What we have in the store is what you're going to get on your order. Right. And I'm sorry, I wish I could pull from a well and get everything filled on everybody's order, but conditions in the store, the conditions are going to be on your fulfillment for your e-commerce order as well. But that being said, we're going to try to service that as much as we can. So that's kind of where we're at, and yeah, other than that, man, come see us, come say hi.
Tell us all the locations of your stores.
Yeah, so we have 8 here in Idaho and 2 in eastern Wyoming. So we got Afton, Wyoming, Alpine, Wyoming, Driggs, St. Anthony, Rexburg, Rigby, Sand Creek, or Ammon, and then Shelley, Soda Springs, and Montpelier. We've also got our 2 standalone pharmacies here in Idaho Falls, which are right here on 17th Street and out on the west end of Broadway. Full plug for them. They do compounding and full pharmacy. They do delivery and bulk pack, so it's a good opportunity. So,
Okay, well that's awesome. You guys come to Broulims.
Here, let me get you this way.
Let's go this way. We'll get it in the right way. So come to Broulims. Come down and take a look. These are a great local store, a great local company, and they're really doing their best. So let's try to, oh, yeah, right. Yep. Wide shot so we can keep apart. So in that, come and take a look at them. Check online. Download the Rosie app. It's really, you guys, again, let's be patient. We're getting on the other side, so keep being patient. So that's awesome. Oh yeah, put back here. Everybody goes like this. There we go. All right, awesome. Well, this has been Jessica Carden
And Elise Poe.
Chad Murdock.
Skyler Oswald.
This is from the Nosy Neighbors, keeping you in the know.